Yo, what's going on, guys? And today, a little bit more Atlanta Hawks news. I guess you guys can call me a unofficial Hawks fan at this point. I mean, I do very much enjoy the Hawks. I wouldn't consider them my team, but over the years, the Hawks community has been very kind to me, and I want to say that I do very much enjoy watching them. Now, Clint Capella is not getting moved. Danilo Gallinari is more likely to be waived than traded. It has been announced. And that's due to the fact that it seems like there isn't much interest for Danilo Gallinari. Sadly, I thought there would be a bigger trade market for him. But as of right now, it seems like he will definitely not be on the move and instead be waived to lower the cap hit for the Hawks. And I heard earlier in the season that doesn't rule out a return to the Hawks. I mean, it makes it less likely, but they could waive him, save the money, and bring him back on like the mid-level exception. John Collins, as you guys saw in the beginning of the video, James Jones of the Phoenix Suns is very high on John Collins. He very much likes him, and it seems like John Collins is on his way out. And the three untouchable players are Clint Capella, Trae Young, and DeAndre Hunter, and Onyeka Okongwu. So 4 players: Okongwu, Clint Capella, Clint Capella, Onyeka Okongwu, Trae Young, and DeAndre Hunter are the 4 guys they want to keep on this roster. Seems like Bogdan could be traded. I really like Kevin Huerter, and I hope they don't trade him, but he could be traded. And if they trade Kevin Huerter, I could see them drafting a guy like Malachi Branham or Ochai Agbaji, which in my mock draft, I had them getting Malachi Branham as of right now. Now, the reason why I bring up John Collins being very high, Danilo Gallinari's contract being probably waived, and John Collins, I think, is going to go to the Phoenix Suns. I think DeAndre Ayton, right now, I think they're going to do a sign and trade for DeAndre Ayton, sending John Collins over. And DeAndre is probably going to get paid about $30 million a year. And let's see, DeAndre Ayton contract. What is he able to get? So the max that they can give him is a 4-year, 131.15. So if you do 131.15 divided by 4, they're going to pay him $32.7 million a year, almost $32.8 million a year, the Hawks. And they're probably going to send in a trade our man John Collins and probably a few first-round picks. I doubt that not this year's, because it's also been reported by Mark Stein that next year first-round picks are being deemed more valuable than this year's picks. So everyone actually thinks this is one of the worst draft class in recent memory. So it seems like teams rather get. Sorry, I'm fixing my light and it's out of position, but it seems like a lot of teams are very low on confidence in this draft class, and they rather have next year's draft picks, and meaning that draft picks for next year's draft are definitely going to be more in value. So that's where I want to hear your guys' thoughts. What do you guys think of all this news? What would you guys do? And I think it's definitely an interesting situation because the Atlanta Hawks need to fix their defense, and DeAndre Ayton would definitely help defensively. I think they rather get DeAndre Ayton than Rudy Gobert because A, he's younger, B, room for development, and C, contract, man. Would you rather pay 32.78 and maybe try to make it front so each year de-escalates and front load the contract instead of having Rudy Gobert's contract? That's how I feel. Truly. But that's the video, guys. I have nothing else to talk about.